pay any attention to the genre of the film.
If he were to write one page of something, and he wouldn't tell me what the movie was about, but he'd just write one page, would I give him one day and just whatever came to my mind.
There are 400,000 men on this beach.
In a cinematic revelation that's bound to captivate audiences worldwide, Universal Studios has officially announced The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's ambitious adaptation of Homer's timeless epic. Slated for a global theatrical release on July 17, 2026, this production is already shaping up to be one of the most anticipated films of the decade. Combining the grandeur of ancient mythology with cutting-edge IMAX technology, Nolan promises to reimagine this legendary tale in a way that's both visually stunning and emotionally resonant. Stepping boldly into the realm of mythological storytelling, The Odyssey marks a fascinating departure from Nolan's previous repertoire of mind-bending thrillers and intense dramas. However, true to form, he is expected to infuse the film with his hallmark narrative complexity and groundbreaking cinematic techniques. For fans of his work, this announcement confirms that even in uncharted territories, Nolan's ability to push the boundaries of storytelling remains unparalleled. After months of rampant speculation about his next project, rumors ranged from a high-octane helicopter thriller to a dark, atmospheric vampire tale. The confirmation that Nolan will bring Homer's Odyssey to life has sent shockwaves through the film industry and fan circles alike. Known for his innovative visuals, intricate plot lines, and unconventional timelines, Nolan is uniquely positioned to breathe new life into this ancient tale, making it unlike any adaptation seen before. At the heart of this epic is Odysseus, the cunning and resilient hero of Ithaca, whose decade-long journey to return home after the Trojan War unfolds against a backdrop of divine interference, mythical creatures, and harrowing challenges. The poem's timeless themes of heroism, loyalty, and the struggle against fate remain central to the narrative. From the Cyclops' lair to the Siren's temptations and the treacherous descent into the underworld, Odysseus' encounters are as much tests of wit and perseverance as they are battles of survival. Meanwhile, the parallel story of his wife Penelope and son Telemachus adds a poignant layer of emotional depth. Struggling to maintain their family and kingdom amidst a sea of suitors and the weight of uncertainty, their tale of patience, loyalty, and quiet strength mirrors the hero's arduous journey. It is this interplay of epic adventure and intimate human struggle that has made The Odyssey a cornerstone of storytelling for centuries, and why it remains so profoundly relevant today. Fans are already speculating about how Nolan will tackle the rich tapestry of themes woven into this narrative. Will his Odysseus be a tormented hero shaped by his choices, or a cunning strategist wrestling with the whims of the gods? How will the visceral scale of mythical creatures and fantastical settings translate through the lens of IMAX cameras? And perhaps most intriguingly, how will Nolan's signature nonlinear storytelling reshape this ancient epic for modern audiences? With The Odyssey, Nolan ventures into uncharted waters, but his reputation as a master craftsman of cinematic experiences leaves little doubt that this journey will be anything short of extraordinary. The film promises not only to honor Homer's enduring masterpiece, but to reimagine it in ways that challenge, inspire, and awe audiences around the globe. An epic journey deserves an equally epic storyteller, and Christopher Nolan seems poised to deliver a cinematic masterpiece with The Odyssey. This project offers Nolan the perfect canvas to weave his signature narrative complexities, blending psychological depth with breathtaking visuals. What's sending the anticipation into overdrive, however, is the exceptional ensemble cast he has assembled. A lineup brimming with talent and charisma. Leading the charge is Tom Holland, stepping into the formidable role of Odysseus, the king of Ithaca. Known for his youthful charm and emotional depth in films like Spider-Man, Holland promises to bring both an endearing vulnerability and a commanding presence to the cunning hero. It's a role that demands a nuanced balance between strength and intelligence, and Holland's dynamic range makes him an inspired choice. Joining Holland is an array of cinematic heavyweights. Academy Award winners Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, and Zendaya are set to deliver powerhouse performances, each expected to add unique dimensions to the mythological epic. Meanwhile, the inclusion of Robert Pattinson, Lupita Nyong'o, and Charlize Theron further amplifies the film's star power. This extraordinary ensemble hints at the deeply layered storytelling and character-driven drama that Nolan excels at crafting. But the allure of the Odyssey doesn't rest on casting alone. The film's technological ambition is equally jaw-dropping. Shot primarily with IMAX cameras, Nolan is poised to immerse audiences in the vast and perilous world of ancient Greece. This isn't just mythology. It's mythology on steroids. From the grandeur of the Trojan War's aftermath to the mystical dangers lurking at sea, every frame is designed to transport viewers directly into Odysseus's harrowing journey. Fans of Nolan's earlier works, like Interstellar and Dunkirk, already know the director's knack for using IMAX technology to elevate storytelling. In the Odyssey, this expertise will likely reach new heights. Imagine the towering presence of the Cyclops filling the screen, or the tempestuous seas roiling with danger as Odysseus navigates treacherous waters. Epic sea battles, encounters with mythical creatures, and the surreal descent into the underworld will unfold with a level of detail and scale that only IMAX can deliver. Yet Nolan's films are never just about spectacle, they're about substance. His hallmark non-linear storytelling is almost certain to reshape this ancient tale, adding psychological depth and thematic richness. What if we see parallel narratives exploring the lives of Penelope and Telemachus back in Ithaca as they contend with the relentless passage of time and their own personal battles? Their stories could mirror Odysseus's struggles, offering fresh perspectives on loyalty, sacrifice, and resilience. Such layered storytelling has the potential to transform what is traditionally seen as a straightforward adventure narrative into a deeply human exploration of perseverance and the costs of heroism. Nolan's approach promises not just to honor Homer's original text, but to make it resonate with contemporary audiences in profound ways. Yet this isn't the first time Homer's Odyssey has graced the screen, of course. Classic adaptations like the 1954 Italian film Ulysses, starring Kirk Douglas, and the 1997 TV miniseries The Odyssey have brought their own interpretations to the epic. Even the Coen brothers' 2000 hit Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Cleverly reimagined the tale in a modern comedic setting. However, Nolan's iteration stands apart as potentially the most ambitious, both in scale and in fidelity to the source material. By blending cutting-edge technology, an all-star cast, and his unparalleled storytelling techniques, Nolan seems poised to deliver a version of the Odyssey that is not only larger than life, but also deeply intimate. A timeless tale made vividly alive for today's audiences. With its sweeping landscapes, thrilling action sequences, and profound emotional depth, The Odyssey is set to be a cinematic masterpiece unlike any other. Under the meticulous direction of Christopher Nolan, this adaptation promises to celebrate not only the grandeur of its epic setting, but also the intricate humanity of its characters. Nolan, a master of crafting layered, multi-dimensional personalities, finds himself working with a tale that is rich with opportunity. At its core is Odysseus, the cunning and resilient hero of Ithaca, whose trials push him to the brink of both physical and emotional endurance. Alongside him is Penelope, steadfast and resourceful, and Telemachus, a young man grappling with his coming of age in his father's absence. Each character faces their own stakes, their own battles, not just with external forces, but with the demons of doubt, longing, and the ever-passing tide of time. Production on this monumental adaptation begins in early 2025, with filming expected to span several months across breathtaking locations that authentically capture the essence of ancient Greece. To complement these settings, state-of-the-art visual effects and IMAX-grade set designs will bring the mythical world to life with unparalleled realism and detail. The film's score, another essential piece of its magic, is expected to be composed by Hans Zimmer. Known for creating soundscapes that pulse with emotional and grandeur, Inception, Dunkirk, Zimmer's collaboration with Nolan has always elevated their films to new heights. The excitement surrounding The Odyssey is further fueled by the reunion of Tom Holland and Zendaya, who previously dazzled audiences with their chemistry in the Spider-Man series. Holland steps into the challenging role of Odysseus, tasked with portraying a hero who is as intelligent and brave as he is vulnerable and flawed. His Odysseus will not be a distant mythic figure, but a relatable man, burdened by guilt, loss, and the consequences consequences of his choices. Holland's ability to balance dynamic action with poignant emotional depth ensures that Odysseus will resonate with modern audiences, not just as a legendary figure, but as a deeply human one. Zendaya, on the other hand, takes on the iconic role of Circe, the enchantress whose allure and power are matched only by her complexity. Traditionally portrayed as a seductress and manipulator, Circe is likely to gain new dimensions in this adaptation. Zendaya's talent for conveying inner conflict and emotional nuance will allow Circe to emerge as more than an antagonist. Instead, she will become a tragic figure, torn between her desires, her powers, and her relationship with Odysseus. The dynamic between Holland's Odysseus and Zendaya's Circe will be a cornerstone of the film. Their interactions, charged with tension, mutual understanding, and emotional depth, promise to be among the most compelling aspects of the story. Circe's transformative powers and moments of unexpected tenderness will provide Odysseus with crucial insights, shaping his journey not just through her enchantments, but through the wisdom she imparts. However, impressionable celebrity-level virtues can have their own benefit. Whether as a manipulative adversary or a reluctant ally, Circe will challenge Odysseus in ways that go beyond the physical, forcing him to confront his own inner struggles. Nolan's ability to draw profound psychological complexity from his characters will undoubtedly shine in these moments. The interplay between Circe's seductive manipulation and her flashes of vulnerability will create a dynamic rich with intrigue. Similarly, Odysseus's emotional evolution, from a weary warrior longing for home to a man confronting his flaws, will add layers to a narrative often celebrated for its action-packed heroics. If together, Holland and Zendaya will weave a tapestry of tension, trust, and vulnerability, ensuring that their on-screen chemistry becomes one of the film's defining highlights. As production gears up, fans eagerly await more details about the cast and glimpses of Nolan's vision for this ambitious project. Given his track record of reinventing iconic stories, from the grounded realism of Batman Begins to the visceral intensity of Dunkirk, there's little doubt that The Odyssey will be both visually stunning and emotionally resonant. While this isn't the first adaptation of Homer's epic, Nolan's interpretation promises to be the most ambitious yet. Earlier versions, like the 1954 Ulysses starring Kirk Douglas and the 1997 TV miniseries The Odyssey, delivered their own takes on the tale. Even the Coen brothers' modernized, comedic "Ooh Brother, Where Art Thou?" drew inspiration from the ancient story. But Nolan's project aims to surpass them all, offering a deeply faithful yet refreshingly contemporary retelling of the myth. As anticipation builds for the film's summer 2026 release, one thing is clear: The Odyssey isn't just another blockbuster. It's a celebration of timeless storytelling, brought to life by one of cinema's most visionary directors, an extraordinary cast, and the power of cutting-edge technology. Fans of Nolan, Homer, and epic storytelling are ready to embark on this unforgettable journey into the heart of myth and humanity.